Good morning. Welcome to Backyard and Beyond. And good morning to you, Lisa.
Good morning.
Lisa, big weekend coming up. I'm guessing you're saying, how did it get here so fast? And here it is.
That's right. In fact, I was just out in the flower bed pulling weeds and ran in.
Yep, all those things that need to be done to spruce up, to invite and to welcome all your guests to Tivoli Fest.
That's right. And, it's this Saturday and Sunday, and this is the 31st annual Tivoli Fest, and this year's theme is Excitement in the Air.
And there will be that, I know, because you have such a variety of things going on. And I'll mention that on Thursday we're going to visit with Barb Smith and talk about the food. That's one of the great things that goes on all Saturday and Sunday.
That's right. Food is an important part of our Danish American heritage, and Barb will give a good review on that. With the Excitement in the Air theme, we do have a hot air balloon.
That's new.
Coming tonight for that Saturday night. And what they're doing is they're selling raffle tickets, and somebody, or for two, will be able to go up in the air about 7 o'clock that night. So you can buy your tickets at most places in Elkhorn.
Have you ever done
Saturday.
that? Have you ever done that, Lisa?
No, and for being a miller at a windmill, I do have great respect for heights, and so I would give mine away if I wanted.
Oh no, it's just a wonderful experience. I just buy those raffle tickets. It is a wonderfful experience.
They
it's
all
so
say it. It's going to be fun, and it'll be beautiful to go over Tivoli with all the people in town and the festivities. It'd be a fun time.
Yes. Okay, so that's something new, a great opportunity for somebody. And if you're not going to go up, it's fun to watch those big, beautiful balloons go up. So from either viewpoint, it's great.
Yeah, for that Saturday night, we have a lot going on. We have entertainment at the windmill. We have entertainment at the city park. We have barbecues going on. Our local businesses are open with the food. It's going to be fun. We have like Tivoli Follies, local talent show. At the park, the firemen are putting on a band concert, and it's called Stone Throw. We have the Exira Community Band coming Saturday night. But to kick off the whole Tivoli is that Saturday morning. We have the flag raising down at the windmill. We have our king and queen, John and Doris Jones, will be starting the whole festivities along with the M&M run. That's the Mill to Mermaid run. And that's you can register at 7:30 that morning at the medical center. It's only a $2 fee, and the winners of each age bracket would win a T-shirt. And that's sponsored by the Better Elkhorn Club, Progressive Danes, and the hospital in Harlan, the Shelby County Mercury Memorial. And so that's to start off. Again, the food booths will all be open. The parade starts at 11. And we have ongoing entertainment both days. And one of the new things this year, we've always had Dwight Lamb. They call him Red. He's from over by Monona County. He plays a bow across his fiddle. He has a 8-button Danish accordion. But he's invited a young Danish duo that perform folk music. And they are known all over Denmark, and they're studying the different dialects. And he had traveled with them last year in Denmark, and this year they're coming over here and traveling the Midwest, and it's called Jensen and Boogie, and they are with Dwight Lamb. So that is something new to have authentic Danish music.
Where and when can we hear them?
They will be ongoing both days, either at the fire station or the Danish Windmill entertainment stage. So you're going to have to pick up a folder at the windmill or the information booth that tells everything that's going on. It's amazing for a town of 650 people. We have a full agenda, a full itinerary of everything that's going on. And we have it by the hour. So if you miss it at 12 o'clock on Saturday following the parade, they'll be again later that day. I think at 6 o'clock on the mill stage.
Okay, so we do need to pick up one of those, a little newspaper, basically. And where's that information booth?
The information booth is right in the center of Main Street near the fire station. But the flyers will be at the town hall, the fire station, the Danish Windmill, the Danish Inn, and the country store and the museum. So throughout, you'll be able to get those flyers.
Yeah, shouldn't have to look too far to get one of those.
No, we're available, and everybody in town is happy to have visitors come, so they'll help with tourist information also.
Okay.
We're having Mike Henningson's going to fly over before the parade with this P-51 Mustang World War II fighter plane, which is always exciting. And we always have a really nice Tivoli parade. It only lasts about 45 minutes. Bring your lawn chairs. That starts at 11. And then following that, it's entertainment throughout. The firemen are having a barbecue, water fights. They're having a barbecue contest in the city park following the parade, and they'll be serving from noon to 2. Of course, the food booths will be open. The Danish Immigrant Museum has some wonderful exhibits. This year they're featuring church basements in children's homes, Danish American missions here and abroad, and they'll be using photographs and artifacts and documents to share that story. Also at the Genealogy Center, they'll be presenting, it's called Heady Stuff. It's photographs displaying Danish headwear. And after that last wedding and seeing some of the headwear and hats, this might be kind of fun to see. So,
and is there going to be something at the school? Usually there's a big exhibit at the school of various things.
No, the school will only be if it rains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything is going to be downtown, at the museum, at the windmill, and at the city park. Everything is free except for the band concert that night at the city park. Of course, the food is at a minimal fees, but as far as just coming to sit in your lawn chair and enjoy the music on the windmill stage, that's free. We have all kinds of Viking reenactors that are coming. We have them coming from like 5 different states. They'll be doing a Viking market. They'll be cooking their food to the period of 900 A.D., They'll be doing smithy work in the Vikings' home that we have on the mill property.
Now talk a little more about the home that's on there that you just mentioned. There'll be somebody in the house doing things.
Yeah, it's called the Viking Yum, and we built it about 3 years ago to depict the life and times of a Viking smithy, a small Viking family. And they make all their own ironwork, the kitchen setup, their bed boxes. It's very interesting to see, and there should be a Viking or two always there. They'll be doing smithy work, making Viking coins, making their jewelry. They're quite the craftsmen, our Viking reenactors. They do a really nice job, and they'll be in their full Viking costumes. And then across from the American will be their actual Viking camp, and you can stroll through. They'll also be doing some war games, too. But we like to say our Vikings were very peaceful, and they needed to go hunt for their food.
Yes. Now, you mentioned the Viking market. Is that in that setting, or is that somewhere else?
It's going to be between the Viking Yum, the home, and then across the street, too. They'll have it throughout.
Okay.
They'll be selling their wares.
And what about the Vikings in the parade? Are they going to be participating in the parade?
Yes, we actually have a Viking ship, Ursa, that comes up from Missouri, and they'll be in the parade. And hold on to your purses and your children. You never know what's going to happen. So
interesting.
We have a lot of fun. We have children's activities throughout, mainly at the library following the parade. We have a Lego contest. And a lot of people don't realize, but Legos are made in Denmark. They have quite a few activities lined up for Saturday. Plus, we have those, I call them bouncy games or rides. The 8th grade class at the Elkhorn Kimballton are putting that on to raise money to go to Washington, D.C. in a couple of years. We have Bestimore's house will be open. That's the Danish immigrants' home. And you can tour that both Saturday and Sunday.
And, of course, you can tour the windmill, right?
Totally. The windmill will be open 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We show a 15-minute video. And we're going on our 36th year here, so we're quite proud of the windmill. We hope the wind is blowing a little bit so we can have her turning. She's a beautiful machine to see.
I think sometimes we forget that we can actually tour the windmill. If you've been around for a while, you kind of go in, it's there, but maybe forget that.
Oh, that always
actually can
happens.
tour.
We kind of
Yes.
do take for granted
Yes,
that.
and so this is a great opportunity. If you've been there, maybe you have some friends that haven't been there and don't realize that, so that would be a good opportunity. Everything Danish can happen at Tivoli Fest.
Right. We have the Tour de Tivoli, the bike ride Sunday morning also. So a lot of things are going on. Folk dancers. We have a Tivoli musical review. That'll be following the folk dancers on Saturday and Sunday, and that's local talent or putting on a venue of music from Tivoli. And Tivoli is, that name comes from Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so starting at 7:30 Saturday morning, you can get in on the activities anytime Saturday till late in the evening on Saturday, and then you can come back on Sunday. What time is the first event on Sunday?
There'll be a ecumenical church service at 10 o'clock Sunday morning. Of course, the food booths open, the elbow skeevers open at 8 a.m.
Okay, very good.
Tractors, yep.
Don't miss out on Tivoli Fest this weekend. We want to thank you very much, Lisa Riggs, for giving us an overview.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, here's the thought. The miracle is this: the more we share, the more we have.